What's up, Tech Gang? Stefan here from TechRight. Today we're going to be doing the unboxing and first impressions of the new Samsung Galaxy A52. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. I actually got this phone in from the UK, so this isn't going to be the United States version. So there are going to be a few different things on this as far as like the cellular connectivity and stuff like that. But the phone itself is not going to be different at all. Just want to go ahead and state that right here. Also, if you guys do want to pick up this version of the phone, you guys can go ahead and use the Amazon link in the description down below. And that is actually going to be an affiliate link if you guys would like to support the channel. Alright everyone, so super excited about this. The A50 was a hit, the A51 was a hit. Those were actually the best selling phones of 2019 and 2020. So I have a feeling that this phone is going to be doing very, very well on the market, and I feel like a lot of people are going to be trying to get their hands on this device. Also, Cricket Wireless, Metro by T-Mobile, and Boost Mobile should be getting the A52 once it comes to the United States. So anybody that is with a prepaid carrier, I'm sure you guys are going to be able to get this phone, and it may be on special wherever you guys are at, so that's always cool. But we have the A52 here. I paid, I think, $370 for this device after tax. So this is a budget to mid-range phone, and I've been hearing some really, really good stuff from this phone for the people that are out of the States, and they're really liking it so far, so I'm super excited about this. Let's go ahead and unbox it. Alright guys, so we have the phone right here. We're gonna go ahead and put that to the side. First impressions though, this is a very, very heavy phone. This is gonna weigh more than the A50 and the A51. I don't know what they used to build this phone, but it's already heavy straight away. Super excited about that. Next right here, obviously we have our safety warranty and we have our quick start guide inside of here as usual. Next thing we have in the box is our USB Type-C data cable and our charging brick that actually has adaptive fast charging. So that's great to see. Now we have the phone in hand. We're about to take this off real quick, but it says, obviously has a Samsung Galaxy A52 on there, but we have an Infinity display, a quad camera with 64 megapixels with OIS. And we also have IP67 water and dust resistance on this device. So that's great to see. That's a great feat for Samsung, especially on a budget phone. So let's go ahead and open this up and see how it looks. So I got this blue color just because my favorite color is blue. And it feels like this is frosted. It feels like it's frosted plastic actually, but this is a very, very premium feeling phone. This definitely reminds me of the Galaxy S20 FE. To be quite honest, and I love the feel of the S20 FE. I think that was my favorite phone of 2020, but this looks and it feels exactly like the S20 FE, so that's really, really cool. Right side of the phone, we're going to have our volume up and down rocker. Just below that, we're going to have our power button. Bottom of the phone, we're going to have that headphone jack, so always great to see that, especially in 2021. We have a noise canceling mic. We have our USB Type-C port. And we also have our speaker at the bottom right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and verify later if we do have dual speakers on this device or stereo speakers, so you guys can know how loud it is and what the quality is like. So we'll definitely get into that. Left side of the phone, there is absolutely nothing, but there are these little plastic things on the side of the phone, so make sure you take those off to see the shine of that. I really, really like this color. So it's kind of like a matte blue on the back. Like kind of like a cloud blue, I guess I would say. And then the right side, you got this really cool satin light blue. I really, really like this color. I know the women on this video, what color is this? If you're a woman watching this video, because I know women are good with colors, what color is that? Top of the phone, you have your SIM tray right here, and I believe this is expandable via micro SD card. We'll go ahead and check that in a little bit. And we also have another noise canceling mic at the top. Now, again, the back, absolutely love everything about this back. I'm already addicted to the color and the feel of it because we're not going to be leaving fingerprints on this device. And thank you, Samsung. I know that's why you came out with this material. Very, very simple, very minimal. You have just the Samsung logo on the back. Then you have your camera set up right there. And this does have OIS inside of this. So this is going to be a pretty nice camera for the price, I feel. We have 4 cameras right here. We have our LED flash right there, and I believe the main camera on this is actually 64 megapixels, so that's great to see. And we also have a macro camera on here as well to take very, very close-up pictures. So we're going to be trying that out in a little bit as well, but let's go ahead and first boot up this phone and see the display. And then we have our built-in screen protector on here. I love this sound. It's so satisfying. Woo. We also have our in-screen fingerprint sensor on this device as well. Fingerprints are now added. This screen just looks so beautiful. The bezels are going to be a little bit thicker than like the S line or the S series phones from Samsung, but this screen looks really, really good. It's kind of like the iPhone X and the iPhone XR. The XR has a little bit bigger bezels. This screen is beautiful. This screen is super, super beautiful, and oof. It just looks really, really good. The colors look super good, and we have that 90 hertz display on this device, so it looks like it is super quick. You guys are going to absolutely love this phone. All right, guys, just wanted to do a quick specification breakdown right here. This version of the phone comes in 3 different versions with a 4, 6, and 8 gigabyte of RAM variant. I got this one, which is about $350, and this was the 6 gigabyte of RAM variant. This also has the Snapdragon 720G, which is definitely an upgrade from the Galaxy A51. We also have our Adreno 618 in here, and this is going to be obviously be an octa-core processor using the Cairo 465 Gold and the Cairo 465 Silver. This also has 128 gigabytes of internal storage and a 4500 milliamp battery, so this is going to be a pretty hefty battery, and I think that's part of the reason why this device is so heavy. The other great thing about this device is we have Corning Gorilla Glass 5, and the screen looks absolutely beautiful at 6.5 inches, coming in at 1080 by 2400p. So really great stuff from this device's screen, and really no hiccups going through the UI as well. So I'm really ecstatic and surprised at how good Samsung did on this phone this year. Now, as far as the software goes, we do have the latest UI. So we have One UI 3.1, which is great to see, and Android 11. So always love seeing that on a device, being up to date. Love it. Can't get enough of this screen. And let's see how bright this gets. Those are punchy colors. I already know you guys are about to like this screen. You guys are going to love this screen. And obviously we have the cutout, the hole punch right there for our camera. I like how that looks as well. Going to our drop down bar menu right here, we have our devices and media that comes new with One UI 3.1. We have airplane mode on here. We have flashlight, mobile data, hotspot, power saving mode, location, link to Windows. We have a screen recorder, native screen recorder, which is super important. We have our smart view. We have our nearby share. We have our eye comfort shield, our dark mode. I always love to have that on. Our do not disturb, and to add more, all you have to do is press that plus. We have our music share, NFC, kids home, focus mode, Bixby routines, call and text on other devices, ultra data saving, secure folder, scan QR code, and Dolby Atmos, which is a little sound profile thing that you guys can use to make your headphone experience sound like surround sound. Beautiful stuff on this phone so far. I really like the look of this phone. It's going to be a very flat screen, so if you like, you know, phones like the Galaxy S20 FE, this is going to be the phone for you. I just really like the look of this phone, and the display is beautiful. We're going to get into gaming in another video, but I do want to go ahead and check out the camera, and I want to go ahead and check out some YouTube on this device as well, see how it sounds, see how it looks, just all that good stuff. All right, guys, I think you are going to be very pleased with what you're about to see. So we're going to go into settings. We're on YouTube right now. We're about to play this video. But we can watch up to 1440p at 60 frames per second, and this is going to be HDR as well. And we actually have stereo speakers, so we're going to have a very loud top speaker right here where the headset's at, and we're going to have a speaker at the bottom of the device, and they are both super loud. Hear this. The colors are insane on this device as well. For this price, this is like a no-brainer for anybody to get this phone. So as you guys saw, the screen looks very nice. The colors are vivid, very saturated, and all the colors are very punchy as well. I love when colors are punchy on a device. Beautiful screen, beautiful sounding speakers on this device, like one of the best speakers I've seen on a $350 phone. I'm very blown away by this device, to be quite honest. But the last thing that I want to check out is going to be the camera. So we're going to go in there and test out a few of the modes and see how it looks. All right, guys, so we are in the camera. We have video right here. Up here, we also have a few other things we're going to talk about in a second. Now, when you click on more, we actually have AR Doodle, Pro Mode, Panorama, Food, Night, Macro, Portrait Mode, which is great to see, Pro Mode, Hyper Slow-Mo, Slow Motion, and Hyperlapse. And we also do have a few other things that we can switch around. But the great thing about this phone is we actually have a macro camera. So we're going to test that out in a second. But first and foremost, we have a couple options we can choose from. We have 2x zoom, and we have right there 0.5 times, but we can actually go from 0.5 to 1 to 2 to 4 and to 10 times zoom. And this actually looks pretty decent, to be quite honest. We're going to do a full video review on the camera itself on this device, but so far this is looking very, very nice. So we're going to go ahead and use our macro camera. We're going to go ahead and check this out. And shout out to my dad. He got me this little Bruce Lee figure from San Francisco, where he actually lived by the building. But we're going to go ahead and take a photo and see how this looks. So we tested out the macro mode, and this is how it looks. I'll put a photo on the screen right now so you guys can go ahead and look at that. Look at the detail in this photo. This macro camera is insane. The color looks really nice, and the lighting looks very good as well. We're going to try this camera out in low light and stuff like that. But really like what I'm seeing so far. But we can check out right here. We have UHD. So we have 4K at 30 frames per second, which is great. Love that. We also have full HD, and we have HD in 30 frames per second. But we're going to go ahead and test out this camera later on in the full camera review. But so far, really nothing but good things about this Galaxy A52. Really, really love this device so far. If you guys want to go ahead and pick it up, hit that link in my description down below. If you guys are in the US, I would recommend to just wait to get the phone. That's actually from a United States seller and has US cellular connectivity. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like down below, as well as subscribing if you are not part of the Tech Gang already. Also hit the notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I do upload a new video. This has been Safan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.